morning. Yes, we're with Aaron Patzer, the founder and CEO of Mint.com. Now he's obviously with Intuit. So the first question I have to ask, obviously this is a place where a lot of startups come out. You guys 3 years ago were passing out papers. Now you've been acquired by a huge company,
That's right.
170 million. What's the transition been like?
Well, it's been a pretty good transition. So in the past year, I think we've hired about 40, 45 people, mostly in engineering and product development, design. We're actually giving 3 talks here, one on mobile, one on back-end design and security, and then another one on engineers versus designers, who's the real rock star.
Now, Aaron, you guys actually were acquired for 170 million back when acquisitions really weren't heating up. Since then, we've seen massive acquisitions, and we've also seen a lot of IPO heat-up talk. In retrospect, do you wish you'd waited a little bit?
Well, you know, now that I see companies filing for IPO who have either no revenue model or only 80 or 90 million in revenue, I thought, well, wow, that's not far away. So, no, I don't actually regret it because it's been a great ride, and you never know. But it seems much more plausible.
I want to talk a little bit about you guys are launching an iPad app. iPad 2 came out this week.
Yes.
Big lines here in Austin, Texas. What is the important, how do you feel that the tablet strategies are going to be evolving at all these different types of companies such as yours?
Well, first it'll be the iOS, so the Apple operating system, and then we'll tackle Android. iOS is nice because it's just one standard form factor. With Android, you have to test on 5 different devices.
But how do you think that that's going to increase revenues at different startups, or do you see any opportunity there to increase revenues?
There are a lot of people who are willing to pay $10 or whatever it is for a premium application, or to add extra features to give them more on an iPad-type device, and you can do a lot more different interface designs, I think, with the multi-touch. You'll be able to take your finances in a pie chart and sort of pry open your expenses in food and dining and see inside of it without...
So how much specifically do you think you'll make, for instance, in the next year from an iPad app?
Well, I don't know. We always have a debate on whether we want to give it away for free and make money off of our core revenue stream, which is lead generation, helping you get better financial accounts, when to refinance your mortgage, sort of mathematical or algorithmic advice based on the software we've developed, or sell it. So it's to be determined.
Last question here. There are a lot of rivals coming into the space. One of them, for instance, that's got a lot of buzz, Offermatic. It combines not only Mint.com features, but Groupon-like discounts. How do you think Groupon's changing kind of the field for all of these different startups, including yourself?
Well, everyone and anyone in Silicon Valley is doing the Groupon of what? The Groupon of medical supplies, the Groupon of personal finance. So it's not surprising that the two would be combined because they're so popular.
Aaron Patzer, CEO and founder of Mint.com, thank you so much for joining us again.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it.